guys, this is Chibuking's the profitable investor. So maybe you're expecting to see one big guy with a flashy car as a forex trader, as a millionaire forex trader. Maybe you were expecting to see like the guy of Jeffrey Benson, or you want to see Happy Forex, those successful traders, millionaire traders, or Left Wing, one of the billionaire traders, or Depo Williams. Name them, those big guys in the forex market that are making money. You understand? No. I'm telling you, this is not the guy. This is just me. This is Chibuking's, and I want to tell you that this is just my little way of documenting my life and documenting how it has been so far and how it is now, because I know that I'm going to get there. Honestly, I know. How I started trading forex. A time came in my life that I became dissatisfied, as in I want next level. I wanted the next level. I want to move from this level I am to the next level of phase in my life. As in I became dissatisfied of what is going on. Like currently now, I have three sources of income. I have three sources of income that I do that gives me money on a daily basis. Do you understand? And I'm also a student. I became dissatisfied, as in I want to know, as in I want to pass this level. There is another level. There is this hunger, yes, a hunger came for another level. And I was just down. Every night I would come into my house and I was just down, as in I don't know what to do. As in I want to, there is more. So I was on YouTube and I saw one guy say that, pointed a girl that as a prank, that she's a successful forex trader, and I asked myself, what is this forex trading that I've been hearing? I have to search it on YouTube, and the first person I saw was Jeffrey Benson, one of his videos on how to start forex trading, and it was a 1-hour video. I watched it. After watching that video, I got some enlightenment on what forex is all about, because for me, each time I hear about forex trading, it sounds as if that it is a bush, like a forex, like a normal forex. Do you understand? But I now discovered that it's not it. There is more in forex trading, and it's also can guarantee financial freedom, when you know what you're doing in the market. And I just started digging deep, searching on YouTube, and something told me that this is not what YouTube can do. I remember one of my friends that said that he had been trading forex, and I do repair his laptop, so he told me that he has been trading forex for a long time, like a year now. I just have to chat him up, and I asked him, guy, I want to learn how to trade this forex, and he told me that he won't be able to teach me that. He has a friend that is good in forex trading, and he linked me up to the person. And I asked the guy that I want to learn. He told me that I have to pay some certain amount of money to learn how this forex trading. And he told me, and I was like, I don't have this kind of money. I told him, can you give me a discount? I said no. And I told him, can I pay instrumental? He said yes. And I said, what can I do? I don't have the money at all. I don't have the money because I don't want to invest I don't have the money to pay for that mentorship. If I would have ever raised that money, I would just have to take some time for me to raise the money. You understand? That was a stage in my life. I was down. This was happening on December 2021. I looked what I have, what did I have that I can do, or because I like to think, like I have to think. I have to say, how can I raise this money? And I look around, I only have one thing that I can sell and raise the money for the mentorship. I have only one television in the house, big plasma that I have there. Look at it here. Look at where it was here, like this space now. That just, you can see it there. See it at that top here. You can see. So this was where my television was. This is around December 2021. We are now in 2022, like 6 months ago now. This is it. So I have to go out. Can you imagine? I bought this television like 3 months ago, then. So I have to go back to the person that is selling it, and I told him, sir, can you buy this television back for me? That I want to use the money to do something. He priced it low, and I don't have anything to do but just to sell it. But I later sold it, and I was selling it in tears. Honestly, I was selling it in tears. But I noticed something, that I paid for knowledge first. I paid for knowledge first. So that's it. And immediately I got the money, I just immediately used that particular money and went and paid for mentorship. And after paying for the mentorship, I was down and broke. You understand? So another thing is, I also, because it time came into my life that I decided not to talk to that, to ask my parents for money, although I've been the ones sponsoring myself in school. But I can't thank him that I have to stop asking my parents for anything finance. Okay, so and this thing happened that I have to drop out from school. As I have to drop out from school for now, to pursue this forex industry, because I don't have any means of raising this money. Like, it pained me, then. Okay. So like now my mates are in school, but I'm not in school. So do you understand? So that's it. Okay. So that's what happened, and I thank God that I paid for knowledge, and since then I have to. Can you give me a minute? Let me come. Just a minute. So that's it. So I have to, continue my journey and start learning, and start giving it the work day after day. We start paying the price of knowledge. A time comes, even a whole day I was with my charts, studying, backtesting, total newbie in this market. Okay. So far, this is my 6 months now, but I noticed something. Under 3 months, I became good in the forex trading. I became good in the market. So, but in 5 months, which is 5 months time since I started trading, currently I'm 6 months plus. So in 5 months, I made my first $100 in the forex market. I made my first $100 in the forex market, and it was awesome. Actually, it was not $100; it was $150 in this market. So I was like, "What?" I shouted, and I showed my mom. She was happy. This little way of documenting myself, and I won't say I mastered it, but I don't want to boast, but with all humility, I'm getting results. I'm getting small results. Let me just show you some things that interest you. Okay, so here is my laptop. Here's my laptop. Here I passed text. As you can see, I'm still studying, I'm still watching my videos. So here is another one. There is my books. I do study, I study some books on finance and also books on spirituality, because in this life, one thing you need to know is that the spiritual control the physical. So I understand that, and I also study on my spiritual growth and also my financial growth. So this is where I study books on finance. And so here is my brother. My brother still also does his blogging. My junior brother is also an affiliate marketer. So my is forex trading. So this is my little way of life, and that you guys. So if you like this video, please click the subscription button. So guys, this is the trade I took on GEO. That was a 5 minutes trade. 5 minutes trade. I'm going to show you the before and after. So this is the trade. If you go back to higher time frame, the higher time frame is highly bullish on GEO. Even currently now, we normally have more of sales more than buys, but I was fortunate to take the buy. So the higher time frame is super bearish. But as you can see here, in this structure, this pullback here, you notice that the price was bearish and bullish. I mean to say bullish, higher, low, higher. So in the morning, if you look at here, this is 5. Look at it here. This is 9:30 in the morning. Look at the time here. So when I opened my chart, I saw this price rallied up, and created this double top here, which giving us a liquidity. I spotted this liquidity at the first time, and price was here before. Let me show you. Let me show you where price was. Look at it here. As you can see, I spotted this. This is what my screenshot when the trade is already done. So I saw this liquidity, because initially I never wanted to take the trade. I was looking out for a sell. So I spotted this liquidity, and there was an imbalance here. An imbalance in 1 minute time frame. Here is 3 minutes time frame. There was an imbalance on 1 minute time frame. Remember, on 1 minute time frame, but this is not 1 minute time frame. So I just marked the 50% of that 1 minute time frame, and that's how I got this sniper entry. So price activated me and gave me a 1 to 3 on this trade. So what did I see this on this trade before I took it? I saw that the price was moving up. We are still in a bullish structure. Under 5 minutes, price was creating a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low. Price was about to create another higher low, and also I identified my range, because there are some things I look out for in the market: my structure, whether it's bullish or bearish, and also my range, my recent higher high and higher low. And you can see this is my range, and on top of that, my range, there was a liquidity. Price gave me a liquidity. Look at it here. There was a liquidity pool here. So as price was retracing down, there's an imbalance at the 1 minute time frame, at the 1 minute here. So all I did, I prayed the 50% of that imbalance in the 1 minute. So price activated me and give me a 1, as you can see, a 1 to 3.5. So I just set my limit, and price gave me this credit liquidity, and I was a profit now. So it was a live account, and as you can see, price even still rallied more than that, and also gave a 1 to 6 on that strategy. Okay, so that's just simple on how I took the trade. And you can see price later, after clearing the liquidity, mitigated at this candle here. As you can see, price mitigated at this candle, because remember, we are in a bearish structure on GA. We are in a bearish structure in the higher time frame. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So I just joined them to clear this liquidity and mitigated this candle. So when price mitigated this candle and feel the imbalance here, so broke structure on 3 minutes time frame, or 5 minutes. You can see price broke structure, and I still came back and played the 50% of this candle. Let me show you the 50%. I played the 50% of this candle. So as you can see, this is a super sniper entry, but I did not take this trade. I did not take this move. It's after the move I started backtesting and I saw this. So price played the 50 this candle. That was 50 sniper entry. I went down and started massively selling. But I posted it in my Telegram channel. That this was August 18. As you can see, I posted it before. Look at the time, 10. Look at the time. Sorry. Look at the time here. This is 10:57 a.m. in the morning. So look at it here, 10:57, 10:58. As you can see. So that's it. Next to the wall, 1 to 3 is the word and the shape. That's it. See? So look at what I said. I said taking with a good trading behavior, 15 minutes. What I saw in the chart. 5 minutes bullish structure, liquidity above, institutional imbalance, and 50% of the 5 minutes institutional imbalance.